I did. I sort of reluctantly joined on to Twitter. I started this Facebook was I was pretty involved in. Twitter was something that I just wasn't that interested in. And I think in August I got involved in it for another project. And then when I did Family Matters, I got a little taste of like fans finding me and putting two and two together. And somebody said, "Hey, didn't you do Asylum?" So by the time the January rolled around for Frontierland, I was like, well, I don't see any reason why I couldn't send a picture here and there. I don't want to spoil anything, but by that time everybody knew that the Western episode was going. And so it wasn't until after I had come back to LA, got the editing room, that I saw Sarah and I said, look, hopefully I didn't send anything or post anything because I knew that they were watching. And she was cool with all that. I said, I'd never said anything that's good quality that somebody from the AP Wire can put up. I did a lot of like trickery, after the fact and crop things and like blasted out the backgrounds. But you can expect a lot more of that, at least the three I do. Because it's fun, it's now it's simple enough to do, and I know you guys like it, so we're good.
They say that for the gag reel footage, a lot of stuff, the directors just trash it. So I was wondering, did you save yours?
Well, no, I never. Generally, if there's something that's really funny, the script supervisor, who usually sits right to my left or right, will mark it as print and gag. What happens is when we get into the editing process, it's all hands on deck, me and the editor, to get an assembly together. The whole time I'm shooting, he's cutting, and then I give him like 3 days after photography to send me something, or I'll go in and sit with them. But the assistant editor, while they're getting dailies ready to be cut, they'll pull those all off onto a side machine or hard drive or something. So I forget that we did them. So I don't think they ever get trashed. And then at a certain point, one of the assistant editors near the end of the season will get the assignment of pulling them all together, pulling the best ones, and finding music. So no, I think the gag reel is very much a popular thing. I think all directors love to have the gags as long as we're on schedule. Or if I've been lucky. The 3 episodes I've done over the 6 seasons, I've had the same assistant director, Kevin Parks, who is a walking encyclopedia of all things. Yeah, and Kevin's is the sweetest guy in the world. But boy, if there's starting to be a little bit too much tomfoolery, Jensen and Jared is on the set. Not just them, but we all do it. Misha is just as bad. Kevin's blood starts to boil and it's red, and God bless him because he's the one that keeps us from doing 15-hour days. We just do 14 hours. It's usually not that bad, but no, I think the gag reel is something that everybody's a fan of, and it just gets kind of pushed off to the side down, the editing area in LA.
Thank you.
You bet.
How are you? Good, thank you. How would you compare to make Frontierland? I mean, like watching westerns or anything? If you did, which films?
Because I wanted to hip it up a little bit, I sort of remembered all the classics, Sergio Leone, all the spaghetti westerns. Yeah, I mean, you can't beat those. And you don't want to call them spaghetti westerns, right? Because they shot them in Spain with Italian crews. None of that, none of those, like, Good, Bad, the Ugly, all those, none of those were shot in, like, Tucson or the Old West. It's so inexpensive for them to do it in Europe. That's why they call them spaghetti westerns. But I sort of remember a lot of those iconic images. But one movie that I thought I had seen when it came out in theaters, but it's been like almost 20 years, was The Quick and the Dead. Sam Raimi's So I kept looking at just clips on YouTube. They had great, just like some of the great classic gunfight pieces, and a lot of clocks, pushing on clocks. Young Leonardo DiCaprio was in the movie. And then once I got into the world of YouTube, I started finding other like gunfighting related clips. And so what I do is I find an image that I like, I pause on my iPad, and the iPad has a great feature where if you push the 2 buttons, you can take a photo. So I just started pushing all these photos into my iPhoto, and then I just put my iPad on the desk and just flip through them, and I go, hey Jared, look at that. And just showing sort of where my head was at for, sort of just conceptual. Other than that, I didn't really do. I didn't watch any movies. I mean, I got to see True Grit again because it's still in the theaters. So one of the weekends I was up there, my friend, a real good friend of mine, actor Jeff Pierce, was doing the pilot for Alcatraz. So he said, hey, you want to go see True Grit? So it was fun because we went, and he said, I'll bring my friend Jorge with me. And so I could meet them in the lobby of their hotel. And Jorge Garcia from Lost comes to He's the sweetest guy in the world, really quiet, and you know, a lot of people recognize him because Lost was such a big hit, and he's a very imposing guy. So he had the hoodie on, and the baseball cap, and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, just all the classics you would think, but I never really had the time to watch one from beginning to end, but I watched a ton of clips on YouTube. And that's, I mean, that's technology that didn't really exist a long time ago, so that was a good benefit to have. And you know, I'm a big Mac fanatic, so they pay me nothing, but I'm a big fan of the product. So, yeah, iPad.
All right, thank you.
Hi.
2 minutes. Oh my God.
I was hoping you could tell us a little about how is it working on a show like Supernatural. Like, what are the dynamics of the set?
Well, you know, what's nice now, I mean, I remember doing the first season, and every show has growing pains where they're kind of finding their rhythm. They're not quite sure what they are yet. The first season was, well, you guys know better than me. Sort of like all those urban myths or urban legends come to life. You know, I got the On an Insane Asylum urban myth episode. But now the show is such a well-oiled machine, and they really have. I mean, and what was fun is I hadn't been in that office for about 5 years now. I've been to Vancouver many times in the years between season 1 and season 6 on other shows, and I've had, you know, met up with Jensen and Jared and crew for dinner and drinks and stuff. But when I walked in that office this time, very, very little had changed. A couple people in personnel had changed, but generally the entire shooting crew was almost exactly intact. It was eerie because it was like nothing, you know, like 5 years had never happened. So yeah, so the fact that it's a well-oiled machine is great. Everybody sort of knows how the show works, the dynamic, scheduling. Kevin Parks, once again, is top-notch. So it makes it easy for a director to come in. It's like you're sort of pointed in a great direction, you know, the direction to make good stuff. It's up to you to screw it up, and God, I hope I don't ever screw it up. So I think I gotta get out of here. Yeah, go real quick.
Okay, just real quick, I promise. Following you on Twitter, I know that you're a big fan of classic cars.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was wondering, you do already have quite a lovely collection that I envy. But if there was any car in the world that you don't have yet, that you would love to get, no matter what the cost was.
Well, you know, every Sunday morning in my neighborhood there's a mall, and they let us take over the corner. I don't go every Sunday morning, sometimes I'll see you later. But they take over a corner, and there's a Cobra Club, and there's about 6 guys that have the most amazing Cobras, Ford Cobra 427. So that would probably, and now they make these really great kits, so you don't have to necessarily buy 60s or restore. You can buy the body and things with the motor. So I think classic Ford Cobra would be like sort of a dream bike for me.
Would you give us your Twitter for anyone who doesn't follow you?
Oh, it's at Guy Norman B. One wrong, Guy Norman B. It's funny, I didn't take it seriously. I would have done like B-Vision, or I would have done some movie name, like Misha Collins Minion or something. I was surprised that Jared is Jar Pad, and I thought Paddles would be perfect. Paddle. But Guy Norman B, yeah, follow me. I mean, every once in a while, I'm doing an episode of Ringer, which is Sarah Michelle Gellar's new show. And Friday I found out I'm doing Secret Circle, which is sort of spin-off of that kind of. And finishing up with Chloe King right now, Greatest Family. Adam's got the hook out.